Welcome to Dad in the Shed. I'm Mark. This is episode 4 of my great guitar build off 2021 and this is where I give you an update, but also I show you the challenges I have to finish and the mistakes. It's a confessional for me because I'm not used to making mistakes in that I tend not to do things so I don't make mistakes. I'm trying to remedy that by making mistakes and confessing. So the big mistake I've made, due to the nature of my guitar build, I have mounted my pickups, or I'm about to mount my pickups from the rear of the guitar, just to show the pole pieces. Now, what I've gone and done is measure and drill the holes for the pole pieces based on the neck pickup. The bridge pickup has different spacing for the pole pieces, so it doesn't fit. That fits. It was a challenge to get it in, but it actually fits and I'm quite chuffed. It's not the neatest of jobs with the pole pieces, but I'm not worried about that too much because of the time frame. However, if I can just show you if that makes any sense, it's not clear enough really, but basically those pole pieces are too far apart to fit. So again, with the time frame we've got, I think what I'm going to do is just widen those holes. I think the middle two are pretty much all right, but it's those two holes, widen them a bit, probably put a drill in and move it out. That's the big pain. I'm probably not even going to be able to tidy that much until after the build off. The next issue I've got is I glued my neck in. As you can see, the neck's not glued in. Now, I think what has happened, I'm pretty sure what has happened is resin has got into the cavity for the neck. Excuse me, and wood glue doesn't work on resin. So I've got some two-part epoxy to fix that, and that should be okay. Another concern I have is that the heel end of the neck isn't actually going to be wide enough. So I made the template in getting it flat and nice. I think I've shaved too much off. I don't think it's going to be much. I think I might be okay, but I think the E strings, the first and the sixth string, are going to be damn close to the edge of the fretboard at the heel end. I might get away with it, but I'm going to proceed. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to get it completed, but that might be a concern. A thing I have got done is pretty much shaped ready my nut. It's a bit hard to see because it's got the translucent bit going on, and it's actually just it's resin. I cast some of the last guitar build off in a bit of foam just to get an idea of how hard it would set, and it's pretty good. I don't know how it's going to perform, but if it does okay, I've got a method of making my own nuts which is always useful. And another thing I've found really quite useful is I made a simple board with just different holes in it, different lines. That's the thickness of my router bit. pickup cavity, and just different size. I use the, I don't know what you call them, but the drill bit that's like a cup, as it were. And I've actually used that to route the rear cavities on this, just to speed up the process without making templates and what have you. And it's quite useful. It's just when you it's a one-off build, and I needed something half decent. I just used those pre-cut shapes to actually do it. And do you know what? It'd probably benefit from having a few more shapes, even just triangles and things like that, or just options. But it's turned out pretty useful. The other thing I'm not massively happy about is the fact that the top has got, it's got some grain pattern in there. When I've put the resin on, it's not, well, it's self-leveled, but it would seem that some of the resin has soaked into the wood, and I cannot get, well, again, within the time frame I'm going for, well, we're all going for, I just can't get a flat finish, flat enough. So I'm polishing it up. I'm getting a good finish, a good shine. It's just not going to be perfectly flat, and I won't be using resin again. I'll make sure I find someone who's got a spray booth, or I'll at least try using car spray or some decent varnishes to actually get that finish. I found I did actually have, for something completely different, polyurethane varnish, which I could have just tried that. I've got, although they're a bit dusty, I have got my control knobs kind of done. They do fit the dual concentric pot I am using. There's not really enough room for ground, although actually I could do it on the side, couldn't I? Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll ground it to the side of the actual pot. I was thinking of actually just putting a screw into the wood and grounding everything via the screw, but I think I'll go to the side of that pot. So yeah, it's a quick video. It's just an update. I'm gonna crack on. It's a mistake. I'm confessing to the mistake. I'm not trying to hide it before I actually do anything about it, and it means it didn't go right. But do you know what? The next build I do is going to be simpler. I tried a lot of things with this, and it's forcing me to learn a lot of new things. By the fact that the neck's flush with the body, it does look good. It does look good, I think, anyway. And the fact that the pickups are rear loaded. This is something I'm going to do again, definitely. I've got enough from it that I think I can do, well, I know I can do a much better job. But it's something I wanted to push myself to try. It's proven, you know, I need to pay a little more attention to what I'm doing sometimes. But it's been nice kind of winging it. So, you know, I'll finish, and I should have a working guitar at the end. It won't turn out perfect, but I think for trying new things and seeing if certain things work, both functionally and aesthetically, I think it's a decent go at it. I will keep you posted on here and on Instagram as to how I get around the mistakes I've made. But yeah, there's the update. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I will get this finished, and I will have the final video updated for you, and you'll see it and hear it in action. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.